So here we've got the Tiger Shark fighter bomber from the Skies of Fire box set. This is the standard variant with the lighter armaments and the smart missile bays. So as you can see from the detail, you've got some tiny little smart missiles that you can glue as coming out of these loading bays. You've also got ion cannons, railguns and burst cannons that you can put as the main armament. And this is a standard sprue shared with the other Tiger Shark variant, the gunship. And again, you can see the detail on there and the little holes you've got to get the drone turrets in. So again, you can't magnetise these drone turrets, you've got to pick what you're going to put there. So I'm going to separate the parts from the sprue and come back and show you the build. So I've got all the pieces clipped out and ready to assemble. I'm going to do a couple of things before I start assembling the main body, and it's really just to not have to do them later. And that's pop these iron cannon into place. So by the time I come back to those later, they'll be done. Right, so you can admire how clever this is by looking at it. It's almost all basically flat things. But what they've done is they've got it so that you start putting them together and immediately the sticky outy bit goes there. Then you see how that goes together. And then you've got this bottom bit, which is going to go on there, and then suddenly you've got these bits in place. So again, let's find the glue. Pop that in. And then we've got the wings. So we want a good smooth join between the wings and the fuselage. Like so. You can see how it's starting to come together in terms of the shape. Because once these wing bits are on, that's pretty much all the major pieces in place. Like so. And then we dry fit these and we see that they fit on quite easily. So this gives you an idea of just how quick this is to put together once you've got the pieces cut out and cleaned up. Clean up is very quick. There's almost no visible mould lines because mould lines are hidden where the joins are or they're along the edge, so that when it comes time to put everything together, the mould lines get concealed. So you can see this is very close in terms of the look to being done. Dry fit each engine before you pop it in, because you want to make sure you're trying to get the right one in the right place. Like so. You got dot for this little drone here. for that little drone there. That goes in. Then we start test fitting these smaller engines. That's not the right way. That is. So because they look very similar, you've got to make sure you get them in the right one. On the other hand, they're sculpted so they only go in the right one. Bang. So this is where we've got the drone turrets. So these again, they're the fiddliest bits you got. So you want to get them there. You want to make sure you get the right side of this in. You've always got it so the camera point's on the outside, but you want to make sure you don't get glue with too much all around the edge, because otherwise that affects whether you can turn the turret afterwards. You're fine to glue the turrets in place, it's not a tragedy if you do, but I like to have them movable. Bang. Now these ion cannons that we glued earlier, we can just pop on. They fit in either section, like so. And as you can see, we're running out of pieces to put on. So the next thing, we have these smart missile bays. So there's a tiny bit there. You've got to make sure that these things fit flush. Like so. That's a nice little test fit. Again, you can't get them in the wrong place because they don't fit. So the standard Tiger Sharks have got smart missile bays as an option. You can not use those, just use closed plates. And because people don't look at the bottom of your Tiger Shark particularly often, as long as you've got the equipment card next to you or you've written it down, then if you don't use them, nobody's going to bother you about it. But you do have tiny little seeker missiles. To glue on there. Like so. So almost done. You could conceivably magnetise the main guns. If you do, you're going to need some quite small magnets, but it's doable. But yeah, and then quick dry fit of the cyclic ion cannon. So this is a full ion Tiger Shark. and that's it. That's it completed. So, as you can see, the turrets are still movable, but I'm going to leave them to dry for a second. Here's the Tiger Shark I built earlier. Barracuda for scale. Dackerjet for scale. Thunderbolt for scale. Lightning for scale. So it is quite a big plane. Let's grab. But Marauder Destroyer for scale is bigger. So the Tau stuff has been, it seems much easier to build than the Imperial stuff. And the Orc stuff, I think it's because of the engines. Because the engines seem to add a lot of parts to both the Orc and Imperial planes. You also have the tail fins. The only fins you've got are these two that you plug into the Barracuda. So, what's my impression of the kit? It's a nice, easy build. It looks really good once you've built it. It starts coming together really quickly, and after that you're just adding little detail pieces. But yeah, it's really nice. I've got some gunships as well. They go together pretty much exactly the same, so I'm not going to do a separate video for them. But yeah, if you like Tau, they've got some really good models. Absolutely great. If you've liked this video, hit like and subscribe. If you want to chat, leave a comment below. But otherwise, good gaming.